What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy Dylan, and you're back with another one on Micromanagement 2K. Today, we're seeing if we can do the greatest tall ball team of all time. Nobody on the team can be shorter than 6'8". There's going to be a lot of wings playing point guards, things of that nature. We're going to give us 3 years to win a championship with the greatest tall ball team of all time, all 6'8" and over. If this is going to be a tall ball team, we have to lead the league in rebounds. We'll see what pick we end up getting in this fantasy draft. Let's just dive right in. And we are going to be rolling with the Sacramento Kings here. Fantasy draft pops right into it. Where are we at? Okay, so we're 14. So Jokic going first to the Heat, Giannis going to the Jazz, Wemby going to the Cavs, Shea going to the Bucks there, Luka Doncic going to the Nets, Anthony Edwards going to the Mavericks, Jason Tatum to the Pelicans. 6'8" and over. Let's do it. You got LeBron James here, age 40 season, a 1-year contract. Kevin Durant also on a 1-year deal. Go Joel Embiid here. He's getting about $55 million a year, 4 years. Paolo Banchero is here. His extension doesn't kick in until next year. Give us room to grab some big contract guys for this year, maybe. I'm honestly thinking Paolo Banchero. Over LeBron, over Durant, over Embiid. He's only 22 years old, man. I think that's the move for sure. Gonna get Paolo Banchero from my Orlando Magic. Call it bias, but great contract this year, only $15 million, then his extension kicks in. So we're going to be in the middle of the draft here at 14, so that's going to be 16th next round. You got Ja, Durant, Kawhi, LeBron, Cat going after that, Jalen Williams going to the Magic. There goes Franz. Imagine we got Paolo and Franz. I'm thinking this should be a little easier than the small ball team. We only got 3 years to do it though, so want to definitely grab some good pieces here. Best available are all under 6'8", so 6'8" and over. You got Jared Allen here, Lauri Markkanen, Brandon Ingram's here, Miles Turner, Cameron Johnson. Brandon Miller just misses the cut at 6'7". We can go Walker Kessler here, dominate the boards in the inside. He's got a good contract. We'd have to re-sign him next season though, in the offseason. Cooper Flagg's here, 6'9". Is that cheating? If we grab Cooper Flagg here, build for the future. He's only 18 though. He's already at 82 overall. A+ potential. He does so good in these simulations. I don't know if it's going to happen in 3 years though if we get him, but he's not going to be there in the next round for sure. But who are we going to get over Flagg? Are we going to get Jared Allen? There's not a whole lot of guys 6'8" and over that I'd want to get. Lauri Markkanen, I mean, we're going to go Cooper Flagg here. I can't help it. So we got Paolo Banchero and Cooper Flagg here on the Sacramento Kings. Leave me all the tall guys. There goes Alex Sarr, Jalen Duren, Walker Kessler. But now we probably need to grab a center, huh? A lot of the good centers are already taken. So Lauri Markkanen here, Cameron Johnson, Josh Giddey, Vucevic, John Collins, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Trey Murphy III. Great defensively. We got 2 great scorers in Cooper Flagg and Paolo. Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid here. And we're going to bring in a young Jalen Johnson here to come in and play the 3 spot. So now we got Cooper Flagg, Paolo Banchero, Jalen Johnson. I'm loving how the team's looking. Nice young team. So we need a center for sure. Still got Michael Porter Jr. here. Kind of want some better defensive guys. DeAndre Hunter, Brooke Lopez, Rui Hachimura, Daniel Gafford is here. I like his contract a lot too. Only 27. Jakob Poeltl here as well. I like his contract. Nick Claxton, maybe not a dominant rebounder, but definitely a great shot blocker and post defender for us. Could bring in a young Mark Williams, try to develop him, maybe bring in a veteran center to kind of mentor him. Really good rebounder. 15 and 10 last year in Charlotte, 60% field goal percentage, only 23. He is just a 79, but I like the age range. Michael Porter Jr. does give us shooting, and we can afford his contract for 2 years. And if it doesn't work out, we move on. I just hate the defensive ratings. We could throw him in the 2 spot realistically for this team. Over a 40% three-point shooter for his career. I don't know if we'd be giving him 33 minutes, but his per 36 is around 20 every year. We do need some kind of shooting because we got Cooper Flagg, Paolo Banchero, and Jalen Johnson. Not really all known for their three-point shooting. Do we get Michael Porter Jr. though? When we need a center too, that's the thing. But realistically, we can have Paolo or Cooper Flagg run the point. They're a good enough ball handler to do so. Probably Cooper Flagg. Daniel Gafford's per 36 though is just so nice. Around 3 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons on his per 36, 11 rebounds, 4 years, $70 million. Really good contract for us. It's only 6'10 though. Like when you think of a tall ball team, you'd think we'd have like a 7 7'3" center. Yeah, if we had a top 3 pick, we would have got Wemby for sure. That would have been nuts. Michael Porter Jr., obviously a much bigger contract. Only 2 years though. Do we go for the shooting or do we go for the rebounding? Gafford. Who else do we have? Claxton. I don't think we go Claxton here. Do we go Mark Williams in a contract year as well? We got a lot of guys in contract years. All right, so we're going to go MPJ here, strictly for the shooting, and we can afford the contract with having Cooper Flagg's rookie deal. Jalen Johnson's contract not being too bad. It is only 2 years. Probably just get some lower tier centers later on in this draft because we do need a little bit of shooting, and he is the best player available. So even though I'm not in love with the contract, and we can always trade him if need be. Daniel Gafford's still here. We almost went with him last round. Mark Williams still here. Could get Bilal Coulibaly. He's 6'8", mainly a defender though, not a great offensive weapon, but man, we could put him guarding the point guards. Yeah, I think Bilal Coulibaly is a good pick here for the 5th round. So getting some good picks here. Maybe we should have did 6'9" and up, but too late. There goes Jalen Wells. Donovan Clingan goes 2 picks before. We were looking at him for the next round. That sucks. Yeah, being that we need a center so bad, this isn't the ideal pick, but I think I'm going to go Mitchell Robinson here. The offensive rebound's going to come in handy for sure. Per 36 looks amazing. I think Mitchell Robinson is a good fit for this team. Go Mitchell Robinson there. Nick Claxton and Brook Lopez, Wendell Carter, a lot of the centers going right after. Round 7, who are we going to get? As far as young guys go, I'm looking at Gigi Jackson, Tristan Da Silva here. Round 7 is tough, man. This is a tough round. Jared Vanderbilt as well. Good defender, solid rebounder too. He can guard the 1 through 5. Another guy I was thinking is maybe Harrison Barnes, strictly for the shooting, and he has good ball handle as well. We can afford his contract this year. He's only 26. Nice contract. Let's go Jared Vanderbilt here in round 7. I was going to go Gigi Jackson. He went next right after that pick, but we went more defensive there. We definitely need some playmaking ball handlers. Looks like Ben Simmons did go. I was hoping he'd fall. Yeah, I like Harrison Barnes to bring in off the bench, bring us some scoring this year, bring him back on the Kings, pick him up in round 8. Yabusele's still here too, man. Could bring in Igor Dimon here and develop him, but he's got a pretty low overall. I was going to try to do the Ben Simmons thing, but wouldn't have loved that either, honestly. We're going to go with Yabusele, though. Think he's fallen too far. Round 9, that's a steal. Let's see if Igor Dimon hangs on. He doesn't. Goga Batadze went. We were looking at him for sure. All right, we're on the clock. Gonna grab Steven Adams too. Not too bad of a contract. Not getting any younger, but definitely brings us a good backup center to bring in behind Mitchell Robinson, which we'll need. Again, 6'8" and over. A lot of guys we have to pass up on that we would like. Round 11 here though. Round 10 for, dang, I was going to get Mo Wagner. Round 10 for Steven Adams isn't bad in my opinion. And I like Delano Banton as an emergency ball handler for us at 6'8". They got him listed as a point guard. Played a lot of wing as well, but he is a solid ball handler. Only 25. It's round 11 and we don't have a lot of ball handlers on the bench. So Kevon Looney's still here. I'm going to grab him strictly for boards before he goes. Round 13 here, 2 more rounds. Jonathan Isaac will grab. Oh, his contract though, 4 years. Should we do it? We got Cooper Flagg on a rookie deal. We'll see what the cap looks like after this. Strictly a defensive guy for that much. Let's see if we can find anybody else first. Fuck it. We'll grab Jonathan Isaac. Nice versatile defender to bring to the squad. He's in the 13th round. Contract's a little high, but we'll figure it out. 1 more pick left. All right. I'm spending way too much time on the last pick. So we're just going to pick a guy. He's never even going to touch the floor. So we'll grab Kevin Love because why not? In high school, my coach compared me to Kevin Love as my player style. So it's only fitting we get him here in the 14th round in his age 37 season. Let's exit the draft and look at this team, man. That only took, what, an hour? Auto-generated rookies. LeBron's doing a farewell tour. We'll block that this year. We'll let him do it next year. So looking at the team, top down, we got Paolo Banchero. You got Michael Porter Jr., young Cooper Flagg, Jalen Johnson, Bilal Mitchell Robinson, Harrison Barnes, Jared Vanderbilt, Gershon Yabusele, Steven Adams, Kevon Looney, Jonathan Isaac, Delano Banton, and Kevin Love. Greatest tall ball team of all time. Obviously, with the development of Jalen Johnson, Cooper Flagg, and Paolo Banchero, it's going to be very predicated on that. All of them have A+ potential on here. Maybe kind of sort of cheating, but hey, we still got to get it done. We do got a lot of solid perimeter defenders on here. Cooper Flagg, Bilal Coulibaly, Jared Vanderbilt, Jonathan Isaac being one of them. Got a couple playmakers on here. Paolo Banchero can do a little bit of playmaking. Cooper Flagg will look to as well. Bilal Coulibaly might get some point guard reps. Delano Banton So those are going to be the primary guys handling the ball. Not like the most dominant post defense team. There is a lot of guys. You got Isaac, you got Adams, Vanderbilt, Mitchell Robinson. Cooper Flagg's already an A- post defense on here. Pretty balanced team. Let's look at player mentorship and see what we can do. So it's automatically already got Paolo getting mentored by Harrison Barnes. Cooper Flagg already getting mentored by MPJ, which we were going to do. And they got Jalen Johnson getting mentored by Steven Adams. That's an interesting one. They got him for slippery off ball, set shot specialist, and bailout for Paolo. I actually like those, so we'll leave that there. And the only one I see getting real badges for Cooper Flagg this year is Kevin Love. And I don't hate that mentorship either. So break starter, set shot specialist, post fade phenom, getting mentored by Kevin Love for Cooper Flagg. I would like to get Jonathan Isaac to mentor Bilal, but it's looking like we're not going to be able to do that. So we'll just do those two. It's got Delano starting at the point guard because he's our only point guard on the team, as well as Bilal starting at the 2. He's our only 2 on the team. Everyone else is centers and wings. Jalen Johnson's a must start. He's probably going to play the 3. We'll have Michael Porter Jr. at the 2. And we'll run Cooper Flagg at the 1, I guess. We're going to run with a 10-man rotation with Cooper Flagg as our starting point guard, Michael Porter Jr. as our shooting guard, Jalen Johnson at the 3, Paolo at the 4, Mitchell Robinson at the 5, all getting 30-plus minutes. Harrison Barnes and Bilal Coulibaly kind of being the 6th, 7th man there. 21 minutes each for them. 15 to Jared Vanderbilt, 12 to Delano Banton and Steven Adams. May have to make a play for Ben Simmons because I don't like the lack of ball handling on this team. It may end up burning us. Get to the basket, offensive focus. I think that's a good strategy. Average tempo. It says limit transition on offensive rebounds. Let's crash offensive glass. We are very tall. Let's try to lead the league in rebounds. Crash defensive glass. Play physical defense. It says limit perimeter shots. We'll go with that for now, just because I think we're going to be so big on the inside. It's going to be pretty easy. Got Doug Christie here as our head coach. We'll leave him in for now. Let's see what that system proficiency is looking like now. It says balance is a 3-star rating right now, and we will leave it at that. So we can get Ben Simmons on the team for Gershon Yabusele and Kevin Love. I think I'm going to take that just because we weren't planning on playing Yabusele. Ben Simmons, welcome to the team. Got some ball handling, some playmaking now. Definitely can still do that. Not looking for him to be a scorer for this team. So we're going to put Delano Banton on the bench now. He'll just be a go-to point guard if we need him, like 11th in rotation. Ben Simmons is going to be our 6th man at 21 minutes a night. 19 for Coulibaly. Harrison Barnes going to get 17, 12 for Vanderbilt, and then 10 for Steven Adams. We'll see how this lineup works out. Get to the basket is going to be our philosophy. We do got a couple shooters though, in Harrison Barnes and MPJ. Let's look at our draft picks real quick. So we do got our first rounder this year. We got Spurs pick next year and our own first. We got 2 second rounders this year, one from the Hornets. Yeah, a lot of picks in next year's draft. The 2027. I like the picks for sure. Let's see how this team looks. Matching up against the Suns for our season opener here. They got Trae Young, Jordan Poole, Ben Mathurin, Keldon Johnson, and then Zubac. We already kill them on size. They got Zubac though. He's going to be giving Mitchell Robinson some work. I'm excited about this one. All 6'8" and up, y'all. Season opener, Sacramento Kings, tall ball, greatest tall ball team of all time. Let's go. We do get the tip off. Cooper Flagg with the ball handle there, looking smooth. Nice ball movement here. Cooper Flagg with a wide open shot off the pick. He misses it though. Paolo with the ball now. Who's that matched up on him? Keldon Johnson. Cooper Flagg taking a bunch of shots to start off this game. And Zubac taking it too. Mitchell Robinson there. Game's 4-0 now. I thought we had to get to the basket philosophy, and we start off the game taking 2 threes. Paolo's got the ball now. Sizing up Keldon Johnson. Got an ISO right now. Nice work. Nice floater to the basket on Keldon Johnson. Kings put up their first points of the season. Got Cooper Flagg on Trae Young. Not a horrible matchup. That's what we should be cooking. That's what we should be mismatching on. Trae Young with the slight fader floater there. Don't know how that got in. MPJ with the ball now. Ooh, Mitchell Robinson with the turnover. Jalen Johnson was wide open in the paint though. Trae Young with the 3. Cooper Flagg with the 3. He misses. 3 missed threes to start off his career. And yeah, MPJ in that starting lineup. We may have to put Ben Simmons in as the starting point guard and then have like MPJ as the 6th man. He gets a block though as soon as I say that. Driving up the ball now. Cooper Flagg with it on Trae Young. He needs to be cooking this matchup. Nice feed to MPJ down low. He gets the basket. It's 4-9 now. I think the bench unit's going to come in. Definitely curious to see how that looks. Got a lot of great defenders on that bench unit. Ben Simmons on Trae Young. Nice defense from Ben Simmons. Keldon Johnson on Paolo Banchero there. He's having a hard time getting past him though. MPJ with a 2, misses that. Mitchell Robinson with a nice pass up to Paolo Banchero up court. He's got Keldon Johnson on him still. Pull up 2. Buzzer beater for the quarter. 6-9 to end the quarter. So yeah, don't want to spend too much time watching this team. Just wanted a quick observation. I definitely think Ben Simmons at the point guard starting is a must, and we'll bring MPJ in off the bench as a 6-man. Simulating the rest of his game, Paolo Banchero got 29 points in the first game here. Jalen Johnson with 19 and 11. Cooper Flagg 18, 5 and 8 as a starting point guard. Mitchell Robinson only 6 rebounds. All right, not a bad start. Oh, we got the win. I'm tripping. I thought we lost. We had the lead in the fourth quarter. So we won big in that first one. Let's keep it going because I'm not quite ready to start Ben Simmons yet. If we start losing some games, we'll throw him at point guard. I do think asking Cooper Flagg to be oh my gosh. So Paolo breaks his ankle. He's out 2 to 4 months. But yeah, I do think asking Cooper Flagg to start at point guard is a lot. Now that Paolo's out 2 to 4 months though, we may need to just up Jalen Johnson to the 4, up Michael Porter to the 3, up Cooper Flagg to the 2, and then go ahead and start Ben Simmons. We'll give Ben Simmons 27 minutes. Cooper Flagg, MPJ, Mitchell Robinson a little bit fatigued here. Saying we should start Steven Adams. I'm kind of wanting to get a better center instead of Mitchell Robinson. We'll up Steven Adams minutes to 19 though. Give 15 to Vanderbilt. Shit, we'll give Steven Adams 21. And we'll give Banton 12 minutes. Give 25 to Mitchell Robinson, 23 to Adams. Give 30 minutes to Ben Simmons. Didn't think we were going to be doing that this early. And it's saying we got to fill a roster spot. I'm just going to bring in Jeff Green on a minimum. All right, no Paolo, 2 to 4 months. Cooper Flagg got to step up. Jalen Johnson for sure. We're getting a lot of wins though. Delano Banton pulls his back 1 to 2 weeks. We'll throw Kevon Looney's 12 minutes a night. Delano Banton's back. So we'll give him those minutes again. Delano Banton's hurt again. We'll just throw Kevon Looney right back in there. Cooper Flagg gets NBA Cup MVP with your Sacramento Kings. Michael Porter Jr. is out 1 to 2 weeks. So we'll throw Bilal Coulibaly in there. We'll let Cooper Flagg. We can let Bilal play the 3. Harrison Barnes will be that 6-man for us. Does that enter Jonathan Isaac in the mix? We got a lot of guys hurt here. MPJ, Delano Banton, Paolo Banchero. Throw Jonathan Isaac a bone. We'll give him 12 minutes. Same with Kevon Looney. We'll decrease Steven Adams to 17. Jared Vanderbilt's to 21. We'll up Harrison Barnes to 24. We'll up Bilal to 29. A little bit more Mitchell Robinson minutes. We'll give 23 to Vanderbilt. Says he's doing good. All right, let's see how that does. Banton's back. MPJ is back too. That's good. They're offering us Mark Williams for Harrison Barnes. I don't hate that deal. He's playing really good for us right now, though. And we do lose shooting with that. Got to at least look at it. What kind of year is Mark Williams having? 28 minutes a night, 12 points, almost 9 rebounds, 1.5 blocks and a steal, +3 on the plus minus. Per 36 is 15 and 11. So definitely solid. What's the Mitchell Robinson giving us right now? We are definitely hoping for more from him. Still a 5.9 on the plus minus, mainly because we've been winning a lot of games. In 26 minutes, I mean, he's doing all right. I think Mark Williams will be a good play though. He's a bit younger too. Let's switch out Harrison Barnes and we'll give you a Mitchell Robinson in there instead. So they counter offer it. They want us to throw in a top 3 protected 2028 and a second rounder, and they'll give us a 2027 first rounder top 5 protected. I like that, honestly. I like the pick. Let's go ahead and do it. Bring in Mark Williams. We're going to plug him in right into those Mitchell Robinson minutes. Hope we get more production than Mitchell Robinson was giving us. We'll give him 29 minutes here. Paolo is back, baby. Now with Paolo back, we're going to have Cooper Flagg back at the point guard spot. Not give him too many minutes. That way they got time for the playoffs. So it's looking like we are going to make those playoffs. Going to have Ben Simmons coming off the bench again. Delano Banton and Kevon Looney going back to the reserves. Need Paolo to stay healthy, man. We did so good without him. Let's keep it going. 30 and 11. This team is looking great. Cooper Flagg averaging 22 in his rookie season. Ben Simmons with a lower back bruise. He's going to be out 1 to 2 weeks. We'll throw Delano Banton in there to make up for losing that point guard depth. We'll give Delano Banton 17 minutes in his absence. We are losing some games without him, it looks like. Now Jalen Johnson's hurt 1 to 2 weeks. So we'll throw Bilal at that starting 2, MPJ at the 3, Paolo at the 4, Cooper Flagg still running the 1. Brings Harrison Barnes, Steven Adams, Banton, Vanderbilt, and Looney off the bench for us. Trade deadline is here. We're going to go right through it. We're getting offered DeAndre Hunter for Harrison Barnes, though, and Jeff Green. Harrison Barnes is doing well in that 6-man role for us, shooting 49% from 3 on just 18 minutes a night, getting 10 points. DeAndre Hunter is a good shooter, good perimeter defender, a little bit younger, getting $23 million this year, $24 next year, $25 next year. Can we afford it? I don't know if this is the best trade for us though. Jeff Green cost us nothing, so it's basically just Harrison Barnes for DeAndre Hunter. Per 36, he's getting almost 14 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Shooting 45%. On that contract, I don't know, man. Harrison Barnes isn't getting any younger, but man, is he helping this team out right now. I think we'll regress as a team, bench-wise, if we get rid of Harrison Barnes. So we're going to decline it and go through the trade deadline. That may be a mistake. That may be a mistake down the line. About to head into this All-Star game. Jalen Johnson's back. Puts it back to our regular lineup of Cooper Flagg, MPJ, Jalen Johnson. Ben Simmons coming off the bench for us. 24 minutes there. All right, no more injuries. Let's go. Let's look at those All-Stars real quick. Cade Cunningham won the three-point contest. One of the Thompson twins won the dunk contest. Paolo was hurt 2 to 4 months, so unfortunately he didn't get to make an All-Star. It looks like Cooper Flagg didn't either in his rookie year. No surprise. And neither did Jalen Johnson. Let's finish up this season. Mark Williams is hurt, so that's going to put Steven Adams into the starting 5 spot. Going to bring in Kevon Looney off the bench. 2 to 4 weeks, lower back bruise. So we'll give Steven Adams 24 minutes, give 15 to Kevon Looney. Harrison Barnes only wants a minimum. I'm just going to go ahead and lock him up for a minimum next year. We never did look at the salary cap table with this team. So we are a apron team. We got a lot of big contracts on here, Steven Adams being one of them. May have to get rid of that one next season or in the offseason. Harrison Barnes, that's going to clear up a lot of room next season. Cooper Flagg on a #1 pick deal. Jonathan Isaac we'll probably have to get rid of. Jalen Johnson, I like his contract. Kevon Looney making $8 million a year. MPJ with that $40 million a year. We'll really have to question that and see if he's going to be worth that next season if we can't bring in better guys or re-sign people. He's getting 18 points a game in 28 minutes for us though, shooting 45% from 3. I'm loving that. Getting 5 assists as well. Never realized how many assists this guy averages. Ben Simmons, solid contract for what he's playing for. 10, 4, and 5 on 26 minutes. Jared Vanderbilt is getting a pretty decent contract as well. We're still an apron team, even with 3 roster spots open next year. May have to look into the MPJ deal. Depending on how well we do in the playoffs, we may just run it back. So we played Mark Williams through an injury, and that was a big mistake. So we're going to have to wait another 2 to 4 weeks for him. Bringing Steven Adams back in that starting lineup. We're 53-21, looking good heading into the end of the season. And then Jalen Johnson breaks his nose. 9-man rotation until Jalen Johnson and Mark Williams get back. Bilal going to be at that 2 spot now with Jalen Johnson being out, MPJ moving up to the 3. Ben Simmons 6-man, Harrison Barnes, Vanderbilt, and Steven Adams. We're starting Kevon Looney at the 5 now. And now Kevon Looney's out. Lower left leg stress fracture, out for the season. So in comes Jonathan Isaac. Kevon Looney, he was great center depth as our 3rd center. I mean, it didn't get much better than that. Steven Adams has been fatigued all season. Gonna throw Jonathan Isaac 15 minutes. We really got no other centers, so he's gonna be like our backup 5 until we get Mark Williams back. It says he's a green here, but we're gonna wait until he's fully healed. Let's finish out this season, man. Take Jonathan Isaac right out of there. So wow, great finish. Jokic with the Miami Heat getting MVP, triple-double. Absurd numbers like always. Cooper Flagg with your Kings, Rookie of the Year. About 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Looking good in his year 1. D'Angelo Russell gets 6 Man of the Year. Nice numbers for him. Wemby gets Defensive Player of the Year with the Cavs. Scoot Henderson gets Most Improved. Karl Anthony Towns gets Clutch Player of the Year. Doug Christie, Coach of the Year with 61 wins. First in the conference. And then we get Executive of the Year as well. Cooper Flagg had NBA Cup MVP. First team, you got Jokic, Giannis, Wemby, Ja, and Shea. Second team, you got Cade Cunningham, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Davis. Third team, you got Joel Embiid, Evan Mobley, Jalen Brunson, LaMelo Ball, and Tyrese Halliburton. Nobody on your Kings getting All-NBA. All-defensive first team, you got Wemby, Giannis, Evan Mobley, Amen Thompson, Anthony Davis. All-defensive second team, you got Bam Adebayo, Chet, Joel Embiid, Triple J, and Jokic. All-rookie first team, you already know. Cooper Flagg there, VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, Dylan Harper, and Igor Demin. All rookie second team here. First seed in the West in year 1. That's fantastic. Simulate these play-ins. We're going to match up with Houston. Let's take a look at their roster. They got Karl Anthony Towns, your Clutch Player of the Year. They got Austin Reeves. They got RJ Barrett, Josh Hart, Isaiah Collier, Malik Beasley, Moses Moody, Jose Alvarado, Grayson Allen. I think we should be able to dominate these guys. Might go down to a 9-man rotation. Still waiting on Jalen Johnson to get back. We can play him, but I want him to be fully healed. Still got a broken nose. Still 1 to 2 weeks. weeks, so he will miss the series. No, Jalen Johnson's going to suck. We're just going to have to figure it out. It's saying we shouldn't play Steven Adams. I don't think it's going to hurt for him to get 12 minutes. Up in these starters minutes, we're going to give Paolo and Cooper Flagg 37. 31 to Bilal and MPJ. Mark Williams will give 31 minutes too. Look at the season stats real quick. Cooper Flagg with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. How Paolo didn't make an All-NBA team on 30 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists is beyond me. 37% from 3. That's insane. Didn't make the All-Star team. Didn't get an All-NBA. Yeah, that's absurd. Honestly, on 33 minutes a night. Jalen Johnson having a solid year, 16 and 8, 4 assists before he got hurt. MPJ with 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, 44% from 3 to finish the year. How many threes did he take a game? 6 a game, so that's good. Ben Simmons with 10, 4, and 5, 60% from the floor, 2 turnovers a game, but hey, he had a solid year. He definitely helped us out this season big time. Bilal getting 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, over a steal a game. Not the greatest 3-point percentage, but hopefully holding it down on defense for us. Harrison Barnes, 10 points a game. It's like our 7th man all season, 43% from 3. Steven Adams, we talked about, 6 and 6. Vanderbilt, 14 minutes a night, got 4.5 points, 4 rebounds, almost a whole steal though, 35% from 3. Solid numbers for him. He did play every game. Delano Banton, only 15 minutes, getting 11 points a game, 2.5 assists. He had good numbers for us, man. Kevon Looney looking good. All right, let's get right into it, man. Let's dominate these Rockets. Let's see if we can win a finals here in year 1 with rookie Cooper Flagg. Yeah, just tearing them to shreds in game 1. Paolo with 33, 5 and 7. MPJ getting 19 and 11. Bilal Coulibaly got 18, 5 and 5. Cooper Flagg with 18, 5 and 3. Harrison Barnes got 18, 17 and 10 for Mark Williams. It was just a slaughterhouse tonight. I'm loving it. A little bit closer game this time around. We've held the lead most of the game, taking a big lead in the 4th, and we went big, almost by 40 again, mainly in that second half. Paolo with 48, 25 for MPJ, 21 for Mark Williams, 20 and 10 for Ben Simmons. This team's insane. Get a nice lead at the end of the half in game 3. Finish them off here. Win big again. Let's finish off this series. Jalen Johnson's back too. Oh man, y'all better watch out. All right, so still only running a 9-man rotation. We're not running a backup center. I'm wondering if this is gonna mess us up. Steven Adams is playing well, getting 7 rebounds a game on just 14 minutes. So hopefully this adjustment doesn't mess us up too bad. Jared Vanderbilt, he is getting 5 rebounds on just his 15 minutes. So hopefully that's enough as a backup big. Bilal coming off the bench now. Him and Ben Simmons kind of splitting those 6-man minutes, 25 each for him. Harrison Barnes getting 15. Vanderbilt with 12. Throwing Jalen Johnson back in that 3 spot. Going to get 29 minutes with MPJ. 37 for Cooper Flagg and Paolo. 31 for Mark Williams. This game's much closer, so I think the Steven Adams thing is a bigger deal than I was thinking. That was our closest game yet. It looks like Jalen Johnson hurt again. Expecting to miss 1 to 2 weeks as soon as we got him back, man. That sucks. Cooper Flagg with 28 in the series win though. High ankle sprain for Jalen Johnson. I hope we don't have to deal with that all video with this. Don't want Jalen Johnson getting hurt, but at least we can put back Steven Adams. We don't have to battle with that anymore. So Steven Adams going to get his 12 minutes back. 15 for Vanderbilt, 17 for Harrison Barnes. Bilal, we're going to start at the 2. Throw MPJ there at the 3. We'll up Ben Simmons to 27 minutes. We'll up him to 29 minutes. Give the rest to Harrison Barnes, 21. 9-man rotation. Going up against the Thunder in this next round. They got Ja Morant. They got Stephon Castle. They got Asar Thompson, Obi Toppin, DeAndre Ayton, Mitchell Robinson, who we traded for, Mark Williams, Gigi Jackson, Keon Johnson, Devin Carter, Josh Okogie, Larry Nance Jr. You get it. Solid team. I definitely think we're better. Only one way to find out. Your Sacramento Kings taking a 19-point win in game 1. Paolo with 37. Cooper Flagg with 32. MPJ providing some really good scoring for us, 5 for 8 from 3. Love to see it. Let's keep it going, fellas. Let's keep it going. Jalen Johnson's back too. It's saying we should only give 23 to Jalen Johnson, but we're going to give him 29. See how we do in this game here. Back and forth game, but we come up with the win. We're up 2-0. MPJ leading us in scoring. Jalen Johnson, 16 and 9 for his comeback game. Some close games with these OKC Thunder. They're taking a big lead out here. They might get this win. They do. Gigi Jackson dropping 22 points on us. We should have drafted him, man. Who did we draft over Gigi Jackson? Was it Harrison Barnes? Keeping the lead is still close, though. We do come up with the 8-point victory. Paolo kind of slowing down on scoring a little bit. He was starting off fire hot. 15 and 10 with 5 blocks for Mark Williams. Love it. Jalen Johnson looking good. Let's see how we do. Gentlemen sweep the Thunder. Very nice. Paolo with almost a 30-point triple-double. Cooper Flagg right behind him. MPJ. Very similar stats every game. Our starters leading the way. Ben Simmons behind him. Harrison Barnes. Jared Vanderbilt minus 12, so that 9th spot is looking questionable. We are going to go up against the Dallas Mavericks. They have Anthony Edwards, Jimmy Butler, Alex Sarr, Scoot Henderson, Najee Marshall, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, PJ Washington, Nick Richards, Mark Sasser. A nice blend of young potential here with Alex Sarr and Scoot Henderson, and then a lot of nice vet pieces here. A couple stars and Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler. Going to keep the rotation the same. I obviously think we'll beat them. You got Cleveland and Brooklyn in the conference finals out east. Let's see how we do. Taking a nice lead. Mavs have come back though. They got the lead now. And we almost came back in the fourth quarter. We do lose by 1. Paolo with 43 points. Cooper Flagg with 23. Jalen Johnson with 23. Jared Vanderbilt 3 and 7. Mark Williams definitely struggled. That was a weird game 1. Not going to adjust just yet. That was a lot of back and forth. See how we do in game 2. They are taking a big lead. Do we not have an answer for Anthony Edwards? Is that what it is? We're down 2-0. Who do we want guarding Anthony Edwards? And we'll get Bilal to cover Anthony Edwards even though he's coming off the bench. We honestly might have to do that. Bring a MPJ in as a 6-man. But we got to try something. Gonna give Bilal those MPJ minutes. Put MPJ as our 6-man. Splitting minutes with Ben Simmons here at 25. Let's hope that works, man. I think it will. It's a lot closer than last game. Back and forth, back and forth. We just can't get it done against these Mavericks though, man. Anthony Edwards still getting 35. He had an even more efficient night than last game. Jimmy Butler put up 30. It shouldn't be that tough for us right now. Down 3-0. It doesn't look like we'll make the finals this year. Let's just stop talking about it. Can we win a game against them? Give me a win at least. Just give me one win. And it looks like they're going to sweep us. They had the lead the whole time. We didn't have a lead much at all. Our governor wanted us to win the finals in year 1. Yeah, that wasn't happening. I thought our system did us very well all up until the conference finals. So I don't want to blame it on the system. Maybe it's just we're not there yet. Simulate the playoffs. Mavericks go on. Cavs go on with Victor Wembanyama. Who's going to win that matchup there? And the Cavs beat those Timberwolves. So the Cavs with Victor Wembanyama are going to be a tough team to beat. Definitely have to watch out for them. Those being the top 2 dogs in this year's simulation. Our governor didn't want us to pay luxury tax. Unfortunately, we're going to be a luxury tax team every year, brother. Chris Paul going to the Hall of Fame. Derrick Rose, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry get their jersey retired. League meetings, don't want anything to change. Draft lottery. We do have our first round pick. Not going to be in the lottery though. We'll skip this. Nuggets get the first pick with the Jazz second. Trailblazers third. We do have the 30th pick. We have the best record in the league, so picking dead last. We need a head scout, a CFO, and a team doctor. Just trying to bring in the best available. Sign all those guys. 6'8" or up is going to be tough. Probably going to draft a center, so we'll see what kind of guys we have available. A lot of good selections here at the 30th pick. This guy, Richie Wolf, he has a Joel Embiid ceiling. Not really what I was looking for in a center. Main attributes and grades are a 3-point shooter, perimeter defense, not a great post defender or rebounder, not very athletic, but the potential is there. Yeah, we're going to go with this guy, Richie Wolf. Joel Embiid ceiling, I mean, at the 30th pick, I mean, what else can you do? Grab another center here in the back of the second round. Grab this guy, Andrew Taylor, rim rocking glass guardian. We'll bring Andrew Taylor on the 2-way. Bilal Coulibaly will bring on the team option. We got Looney on the team option, stress fracture, still taking 6 to 8 weeks. $8 million is a lot. We will decline that. Bring back Bilal Coulibaly. Mark Williams, qualifying offer, $14.5 million. Gonna have to re-sign him. I'll extend the qualifying offer though. Coulibaly is expecting $32 million next season in an extension year. We got one more year with him. Kind of want to wait in the offseason and see how he does. We're still in the luxury tax this season. I don't think we have any cap holds. We got most of our guys this season. Don't really have room to bring anybody in, so it's just those draft picks. Mark Williams expecting around $13 million. We'll offer him like $12 million a year, 3 years. We'll be able to match anything he wants anyway. And yeah, Delano Ben will definitely bring back on a minimum. Mark Williams agrees. 3 years, $39 million, close to $13 million a year. Delano Ben on a minimum. Not going to be able to bring back Kevon Looney, unfortunately. Going to give Andre Drummond the minimum. He accepts the minimum. So we got Drummond in here. Probably can get rid of Steven Adams now. We are able to bring in Caleb Houston for $4 million. That's going to wrap up free agency for us. Looking at our player progression, you got Paolo Banchero's up to a 92. Cooper Flagg jumps 7 overall. He's at 89 now, folks. You got Jalen Johnson. He's at 85. Bilal's at 83. He jumped 5 overall points. This is insane work right here. MPJ staying the same. Mark Williams is at 80 now. Ben Simmons went up 1 to a 78. Jared Vanderbilt stayed the same. Caleb Houston jumped 3 overall points. He's a 76 now. He might get some real playing time on this team. Probably take that Harrison Barnes spot there. Andre Drummond regresses 1. Steven Adams regresses 3. We're going to have to get off that contract ASAP. So yeah, just really the center spot is the major question mark, which you think on a tall ball team it wouldn't be, but love to see the progression between these 4 guys here. Koulibaly, we're going to have to decide if we're going to bring back or not. It's going to be a big decision come off-season time. May need to clear up some room for him. Let's jump right into next season. We will let LeBron do the farewell tour this year. Looking at our game plan, man, I think we run the same lineup as last year, man. Cooper Flagg back at the 1 with 33 minutes a night. MPJ back at the 2. 28 minutes for him. 29 for Jalen Johnson at the 3. 33 for Paolo at the 4. 31 for Mark Williams. Bilal, the 6th man, getting 27. 78 overall Ben Simmons getting 19 minutes, 15 for Drummond, 13 for Vanderbilt, and 12 for Caleb Houston. Might end up playing Delano Banton. Might end up putting Koulibaly in that 2 spot. MPJ as the 6th man. We shall see. We'll get Bilal to get mentored by Harrison Barnes this year. Drummond to mentor Richie Wolf here. Or we could do Steven Adams, either or. See if Drummond can do it. Yeah, he can do it. Yeah, rebound chaser, box out beast, brick wall. All right, let's do it, man. Starting off pretty good, 12-4, going on a nice win streak here. Really putting it together now. Wemby and the Cavs get the NBA Cup this year, but we do play the Cavs the next day, and we whoop the Cavs by 25 points almost, 30-4 to start the year. Caleb Houston, unfortunately, is out 2 to 4 months. So we'll just put Harrison Barnes in Caleb Houston's spot. MPJ looks like he's regressing a little bit this year. Age 28 season, not a great sign. Getting the same minutes this year and scoring less, so we're going to shrink his minutes down to 25 and give those to Ben Simmons. Give him 22. Let's keep it going, fellas. Greatest tall ball team of all time on a freaking hot fire win streak here. Chemistry's at 100%. We're 41-4. Lose against the Nets by 2. That's our first loss in weeks. Not going to do the trade deadline. Way too hot to be trading anybody. All-Star break here. We're 50-5 through the All-Star break. Well out in front of anybody in the West. 10.5 games back. The Clippers are. That's the next seed. Warriors, the 3rd seed, are 18 games back. Cade Cunningham won the 3-point contest again, and it looks like a computer-generated guy won the dunk contest. West All-Stars, you got Paolo here, you got Cooper Flagg. Those are going to be our only 2 All-Stars. Paolo and Cooper Flagg are both in the MVP race. Paolo getting 28, 5 and 5. Cooper Flagg getting 22, 7 and 3. So Paolo 3rd in voting for Western Conference front court. Cooper Flagg 7th in voting there. Looking real good, y'all. Finish off this season. I think this is the year, man. I think we at least go to the finals. Contract extension deadline. MPJ wants to re-sign. How much does he want? He's kind of regressing. He wants $17 million. We got to re-sign Bilal next year. His numbers still aren't bad. Jared Vanderbilt wants to re-sign. Let me look at the salary cap. So we have $23 million in cap room next year. We are losing a lot of guys. We will have room to sign Bilal and still have some minimum and a mid-level exception in there. Man, I should have traded Jonathan Isaac and Steven Adams when I think about it now. If we can get off those contracts in the offseason, because even if we traded them mid-season, we would have had to acquire some type of similar salary. So they're making $25 million for us next year, Steven Adams and Jonathan Isaac are. If we can free that up, we'll be able to bring back Bilal and MPJ. I don't even want to think about next year, though. We're winning this year. Cooper Flagg is out 1 to 2 weeks. I was worried when I first saw that, but 1 to 2 weeks, he'll get some rest before the season ends. So that puts Ben Simmons at the point guard, up in the rest of the starters' minutes a little bit. Law still the 6th man, up in his minutes. Vanderbilt, Drummond, Banton right behind him, and Harrison Barnes. Finish off the season. Cooper Flagg is back. Getting Caleb Houston back right before these playoffs. And we might break a record here, folks. We might break a record. Andre Drummond's hurt. Paolo's hurt. We went 77-5, and we get Paolo hurt right before the playoffs. Wemby MVP. Rookie of the Year, Howard McNeil. Cam Whitmore gets 6th man of the year. Wemby gets Defensive Player of the Year. Cam Whitmore gets Most Improved Player of the Year. Jokic Clutch Player. Doug Christie, 77-5. Greatest record, greatest team of all time. Losing Paolo right before these playoffs. We still got Cooper Flagg, but that hurts. Executive of the Year, back-to-back Coach of the Year, Doug Christie, Lawrence McCoy. All-NBA first team, nobody from the Kings. Wemby, Jokic, Luka, Jason Tatum, Ja. You have Paolo on here. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, man. We might get him back for the finals, but that's going to be it. We have to make it to the finals without him. But Anthony Edwards, Zion, Cade Cunningham, Chet, with Paolo there on the second team. Cooper Flagg on the third team. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, DeJounte Murray, and Joel Embiid. Defensive first team, you got Wemby, Chet, Alex Sarr, Dyson Daniels, and Evan Mobley. All defensive second team, you got Asar Thompson, Triple J, Kaman Malawak, and Anthony Davis and Robert Williams III. All rookie first team, all rookie second team. Sacramento back-to-back first seeds. So Paolo Banchero, Andre Drummond are going to be hurt to start off these playoffs. It's saying we should play Paolo. What's his injury again? Strained right hip, chance of re-injuring that if we play him. I want to see how we do first before I think about playing him through an injury. We got Cooper Flagg at the 1, Bilal at the 2, MPJ at the 3, Jalen Johnson at the 4, Mark Williams at the 5, Ben Simmons is our 6th man with Jared Vanderbilt behind him, Caleb Houston, Harrison Barnes bring us some shooting off the bench, and then Steven Adams is at backup 5. Going up against Portland Trail Blazers here in this first round. I still think we could pull it off. No Paolo, we're going to have to rally together and find a way to win this. We're going up against Kyrie, Kristaps Porzingis, Trey Murphy III, Aaron Gordon, Con Knuppel, Christian Braun, Jalen Wells, Howard McNeil, Luke Cornett. So they're deep for sure. We're still going to have to get it done. Young Cooper Flagg leading the way. Going up against these 8-seeded Blazers. Nice 20-point win in game 1. Nice win in game 2. Come back and win by 5. Cooper Flagg with 23. Mark Williams looking good. MPJ not doing as much as I'd hope. Jalen Johnson, almost a triple-double. Says Bilal Coulibaly's hurt. Gonna have to look into that. He's got a broken nose. I think we just play him through the broken nose. 2-0. Let's keep it going. Getting smashed in this game. Maybe the broken nose is gonna mess him up. I don't know. How did he do in that game? Yeah, 30 minutes, 0 points, minus 27. We're gonna take him out. I think we'll go ahead and play Paolo now and leave Bilal out. Let him heal that nose, especially after putting up a dud like that. That was a bad decision. MPJ, we're going to shrink his minutes. Jalen Johnson getting a little less minutes. 37 for Paolo and Cooper Flagg. He's going to be playing his first game of these playoffs with a strained right hip. Saying he's still got 4 to 6 weeks on it though. And it's been like a week already. He's still a 90 overall with the injury. We kind of need him at this point. Going to give 15 to Steven Adams there. Taking Bilal out. MPJ's running the 2. Still playing Caleb Houston and Harrison Barnes, but might go down to a 9-man rotation, take out Harrison Barnes. Need Steven Adams at that backup 5. That's where your contract comes into play, bud. We're killing him in game 4 here. Paolo with 23, 7, and 5. He's going to be a must start from here on out. As much as I want him to heal, we need him bad. We're trying to go on a finals run. Finish out the series, win by 15. Mark Williams, 20 and 15. Paolo with 20. Cooper Flagg with 18. Jared Vanderbilt with 18. Nice game. Let's see what we're going up against with the Pelicans. Jason Tatum, Brandon Miller, Jalen Duren, Cason Wallace, Peyton Pritchard, Jakob Poeltl, Bryce Sensabaugh, Kasparas Yakiunas, I forgot how to pronounce it, CJ McConnell. They've got a squad over there as well. I think we now go down to a 9-man rotation. Been trying to let our starters get a little bit of rest. Gonna take Harrison Barnes out of there. Still need Steven Adams. Saying we should play Bilal, but he had a horrible game with that broken nose. Give 39 to Paolo, 39 to Cooper Flagg, 27 to MPJ, 31 to Jalen Johnson and Mark Williams, 29 to Ben Simmons, 17 to Vanderbilt, 15 to Steven Adams, 12 to Caleb Houston. So we win by 66 points. That's got to be one of the biggest playoff victories of all time. So it should be a sweep. A win by over 40 points here. Closer game in game 3, win by 14. Let's go ahead and go for the sweep. So we do sweep the Pelicans. Paolo with 37 in the closeout win. We're going up against the Warriors. Governor's proud of us for making the conference finals. We're going up against Triple J, Damian Lillard, Onyeka Okongwu, Khalil Ware, Malik Monk, Gary Trent, Carter Bryant, Cole Anthony, Noah Asinge, Kobe Buffkin. A lot of young talent here, a lot of size as well with Okongwu, Khalil Ware, and Triple J. I think we'll be able to take them. Not going to adjust any minutes there. And we're doing this without Bilal Coulibaly too. We're about to get him back from the broken nose. Outstanding win here in game 1. Nice victory in game 2. Paolo with 35, and he's healing from that injury, which is great. Almost a 35-point triple-double. Up 2-0 on these Warriors. Very close to these finals here. Very convincing win. Cooper Flagg with 39 points. Paolo gets 27, 6, and 8. Jalen Johnson with 16 and 16. Yeah, this is a squad. Up 3-0 now. Game 4, let's close it out. Let's sweep our way to the finals. And we do sweep the Warriors. We advance to the NBA Finals. Paolo with 30 and 11. Ben Simmons got 24 points in this game. MPJ with 22 points, having him a game. 19, 8, and 6 for Cooper Flagg. We'd love to see it. Looks like we're going to go up against Cleveland, the previous year's champs. Andre Drummond's back too, which is good for us. We'll give Andre Drummond those Steven Adams minutes. So yeah, everything's still staying the same, just with Andre Drummond instead of Steven Adams now. Cavs 1 win away from the finals. They do take it. Paolo Banchero with the Western Conference Finals MVP. Wemby again, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He got almost 18 rebounds a game in the conference finals. It's just unfair. So Wemby versus Paolo, man, who's going to take it? Let's look at their roster real quick. They got Wemby, they got Shaedon Sharpe, they got Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Anthony Black, Denny Advia, Quentin Grimes, Andrew Wiggins, Ryan Dunn, Johnny Broom. This team's first 10 is insane, though. That top 9 rotation is something else for sure. Not a lot of bigs though. I don't think they'll be able to handle us defensively. They're going to be relying a lot on Wemby. He is going to have his hands full. I'm curious to see how we do. Paolo has fully healed to start these finals, so that's amazing. And Bilal Coulibaly, he's a green light now. We're going to need him back for sure. And who do we take out? Do we take out Caleb Houston? He does bring us some much needed shooting though. I think we have to take out Caleb Houston, unfortunately. Bilal Coulibaly with 25 minutes. MPJ, he'll be our 6th man. I hope this lineup doesn't mess us up in our momentum. We may have to throw MPJ back at the 2, but for now we got Bilal there. Let's go win a finals, baby. Heavy back and forth here in game 1. Taking a nice lead though. Ooh, we win by 1 point in game 1. Paolo with 42 points. Bilal 2 for 7. Close game 1. I'm not going to adjust just yet. We did get the win. Let's see how we do in this next game. Taking a nice lead here. Looks like we're going to get the win in game 2. 36 for Paolo, 18 for Coulibaly, 21 and 14 and 7 for Jalen Johnson. MPJ with 18, Cooper Flagg 15, 9 and 7. Up 2-0 on the previous year's champs. Take game 3, 1 win away from a championship. Cooper Flagg with 40, 36, 9 and 8 for Paolo, 22 for MPJ. Let's finish these guys out, man. Ooh, Ben Simmons is hurt though. It's saying we should play him. He's got a strained quad. That's not good. We still can play him. It's saying we should give him the same minutes. I'm going to leave him there. One more win, Ben Simmons. Grind it out. This is for all your haters, all your doubters. Is your championship to go take. Are we going to sweep these Cavs? And we do sweep the Cavs. Sacramento Kings are NBA champions. 34 points for Paolo in the closeout win. 34, 7 and 8. 24, 7 and 2 for Cooper Flagg. Sacramento Kings, your NBA champions. 2026-2027 season. Only took us 2 years to get it done. Paolo got hurt, but he played through the injuries. He gets himself a finals MVP here with Cooper Flagg as his running mate. 37 points a night, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. 50, 40, 70, almost 60, 40, 70 he shot for these finals. We went 77 and 5 and won the NBA championship. I think it's safe to say this is the greatest tall ball team of all time. And not just the greatest tall ball team, but the greatest team of all time. Well done. Let's look at the team stats just to see like what we were as a team. We were first in offense with 126 points a game. So the best offense and the best defense only allowed 104 points a game. 22.3 point differential. That's got to be the best all time. Only lost 5 games. 55% field goal percentage. Only 25 threes a game, but we shot 38%, almost 39% as a team. So we were 7th in the league in 3-point percentage, and then last in the league in 3-point attempts. First in the league in field goal percentage, first in the league in rebounds, 54 a game. And we were actually 2nd in assists, just behind the Cavs, who we just beat in the finals, with 28 a game. They had 33 assists per game. 5th in steals. Pretty low in blocks though, huh? We were 20th in blocks. I figured we would be way higher in blocks. Bench points, I don't expect us to do great there. 27th in bench points with 35 a game. Regular season stats, I don't know if we looked at those. I don't think we did. Cooper Flagg and Paolo, we saw their stats. Here they are again. Yeah, great stats for both of them. Jalen Johnson with 15, 8, and 5 almost. As a third option is fantastic. MPJ getting 14.5 a game. 45% from 3. Mark Williams could have had a better year, but he did enough for us. We won the championship. Don't have to worry about re-signing him now, do we? This is my favorite team probably that I've ever built. So I'm probably going to do a lot of a multi-year simulation on that on my own. If you want to see that, if you want to see me continue with this tall ball team or do another one, drop that in the comments for me. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed the hell out of this video. Am I forgetting anything else? Let's look at playoff stats. Cooper Flagg had 25, 7 and 4 per game in these playoffs. Paolo with 32 points, 7 and 5. Jalen Johnson had 9 rebounds a game, 13 points. Mark Williams, our third leading scorer on this team for this finals run. Jalen Johnson getting more rebounds than Mark Williams is insane. Bilal did okay for these playoffs here. Not really a main scoring option. Ben Simmons with 10 and 6. Jared Vanderbilt held it down, was really consistent for us. Steven Adams coming in when we needed him. Andre Drummond, shout out him. Caleb Houston, Harrison Barnes knocking down threes for us. So yeah, there you have it, man. Sacramento Kings, greatest tall ball team of all time. Brought to you by yours truly, your guy over here at Micromanagement. I am Dylan. I appreciate you. Hit the subscribe. We're trying to build this channel up. We're trying to be the greatest 2K channel of all time. Greatest 2K rebuild channel of all time. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing y'all's thing. I'm going to keep doing mine. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.